wind is blowing like mad. Like we're cranked, and I'm with Mad Poyner, who is the operations director.
General manager. No, I'm state operations manager for AusCycling.
From our chat, I actually understand that there is a lot. Can you list out what we have every year?
It's that old chestnut. Is that there's not enough racing in Western Australia. AusCycling has 592 state championships available every year. And we're talking from your littlies in BMX right the way to the oldest person who can ride a bike in BMX, road, track, gravel. Well, we don't have a gravel state championship yet, but that's coming.
Oh, nice.
XCM, XCO, downhill, gravity enduro, CX, 592 state championships. So for guys like me and you,
yep.
If we don't win a state championship in our lifetime, we are very bad bikers.
Oh, damn it.
And on top of that, if you just look at races, don't look at events for a second, just races, there's about 4,000 different races that take place that are governed by AusCycling every year. And that's covering every single discipline.
Fantastic. So where can I find all this information?
AusCycling.org.au. We have a website. We also have the WA Clubs and Community Facebook page. And you can go onto there and find all the information. Or you can email us. Because sometimes not everyone's on the phone. I get asked this question all the time. What is AusCycling's strength?
Yeah.
And AusCycling's strength is our club base. We have over 50 clubs in Western Australia, okay, covering BMX, covering mountain bike, off-roading, road and track. So we have over 50 clubs. Now, the clubs are our strength at AusCycling. We have fantastic people running these clubs. You think about it, over 50 clubs, that's a president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, a committee. These clubs are building our volunteers, teaching our volunteers, supporting our volunteers. They're creating opportunity for people to become referees and commissaires. Junior Pathways is a huge development piece of getting our next generation of Olympic champions and so forth. So if you're thinking about getting into cycling, you can go down to a club. You see the bunches that go around the river all the time. You don't have to race, but you can go and get a 4-week trial license for free, turn up to a club ride and be happily integrate with the club of your choice that works. And then you might decide, all right, to try racing. Okay, you want to try racing? Bronze level event, criterium club race, get a day license, try it out. You don't have to buy the full license straight away, but you're already in the environment, okay? You can buy a lifestyle license, which covers you just for going cycling. And then if you want to get serious, if you want to race more than once, you go and get the race all discipline license, which is a really big bonus coming up in Western Australia this summer, because we've got the National Road Championships. The AusCycling National Road Championships have been crowbarred away from Victoria into WA for the next 3 years.
Fantastic. Let's lead on for that. So, I don't know about you guys, but I am super interested in knowing the course, because knowing the course means that you know how to train for, well, you know it, the championships. It's still a secret, but what can you tell me, mate?
Okay, so yes, this week we announced the dates. 8th to the 12th of January we're having the National Road Championships, the AusCycling National Road Championships here in Perth. Courses to be confirmed. But I'll give you a little snippet, because we had some ministers say what they were going to be when we announced it, when Marnie Fechner announced it back in January, earlier this year. The criterium's going to be in Northbridge, so we're going to have a real crit course, not a hot dog. It's going to be a real crit course. It's going to be great. The road race now.
Can you give a hint on where landmarks that it might go by, and give me a hint, like
Northbridge.
Oh, mate, Northbridge.
It's only a small place. Road race. You don't have to be a road scholar to work out that the sponsors, Perth, City of Perth, WA Tourism. So it's going to be a CBD road circuit.
Yep.
Now, anyone who lives in Perth knows that there's only one hill, one real nasty hill in the CBD. So You don't have to be, I've said it before, you don't have to be a road scholar to work out what hill it's going to go up. And you don't have to have that much knowledge about WA to know the only way to get back into the CBD is along past the river.
Yes, that's right.
Everything after that, incidental kilometres during the lap. Whether it goes up and down, whether it goes through Kings Park, whether it goes around Kings Park, hey, whether it goes around Subiaco and back through Claremont. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm not the one choosing it. But there'll be incidental kilometres. But I think you'll see Parliament House somewhere on the circuit. Makes sense.
Good.
It's in the CBD.
Do you know when the course will be officially announced?
I don't know when it's going to be officially announced for the simple reason, like anything with this, we have a lot of stakeholders who need to sign off and say, yep, it can come through here, it can go around there, all that sort of stuff. Give you an idea, the Tour de Brisbane that happens each year, they have about 82 stakeholders that need to sign off and go, yeah, this is all okay. They've all got to sign off on it, then we can announce the course.
Fantastic. All right. So for those of you who know that hill, I think it starts with K and ends with K.
Don't know. What I can tell you though is, the AusCycling National Road Championships is for everybody. We're going to see Luke Plapp. We're going to see Michael Matthews. We're going to have Sam Welsford and Jai Henley here racing. We're going to have Cass Boglio's, the top West Australians, taking on the top female riders. Okay, Sarah Gigante. I think it'll suit her. I'm not saying. Under 19s, under 23s, elite men, elite women, plus the Grand Fondo, which covers you and me, covers everyone from the age of 19 all the way through to 80. Okay, that'll happen on day number 2. Nice early start. I'm really looking forward to the Sunday of the AusCycling National Road Championship, because we're going to have the Grand Fondo, then we're going to have the men's road race, then we're going to have the women's road race. So you can come along, do the Grand Fondo in the morning, get changed, stand roadside, and watch the rest of the day. What a fantastic day. On top of that, you've got the time trials and the criteriums. You've got the club teams time trial. More information coming to that. So that's available for all standards of club members of AusCycling clubs. And then the club's criterium that will take place in Northbridge, like everything else. 4-man teams, fastest 3 in the club, in the team, get timed across the line. And you get the opportunity to win the national champions jersey in those teams. Whoa. And the gold medals. So there is, honestly, there is something for everybody at this championships.
So, Matt, we were talking about the club TTT. What do I do if I want to take part in the club TTT? And is it limited or is it unlimited spaces? How is it divided out in terms of age groups? Can you spill the beans?
More information to come on that one, but the way it's worked in Ballarat the last few years is your team adds up to a certain age group. So 140 years, you've got 4 riders, you've got to be 140 years or more, 160 or more, 180 or more, 200 or more. I think with the 4 divisions that we've had. I'd have to check the website myself to make sure.
That's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years. But here's the thing. The guys and girls that you're already riding around the river with, you might not even have raced much yet. Go and join a club. Go and form your team. But South Perth Relays Club, our biggest club in WA, they might have 20 teams going. Okay? Doesn't matter whether you're South Perth 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Bouchard Cycling Club, Midland Cycling Club, Peel. I'm going to get in trouble for not mentioning all the clubs. X-Speed. Okay? TCWA, they're a track club, but they like to ride the road as well.
Yep.
But all of these clubs, you'll be able to join a club, get your mates together, make up a team, line up. Because you never know.
So, do I need to have a time trial bike or just my regular road bike?
Can't use a time trial bike in the club team's time trial. Has to be a road bike. That's going to make it more even for everyone.
So no TT bars, no nothing, just a road bike with regular bars. Okay. Well, there you have it. You get a chance to wear the green and gold with your mates, and my understanding is that everyone gets a jersey, everyone gets a medal if they win.
If you win it, yeah. It's not a participation ride. You actually have to win something.
That means I get to be there. I get to take pictures of people winning, but I don't think I'll be in the winning lot.
You got to, mate. Now you got to ride the Grand Fondo.
I will.
You have to ride the Grand Fondo. All right, ride the Grand Fondo, finish, have a half hour's rest, and line up in the elite road title.
100%. I'll be
First
there.
lap, early break. You said to me before, hey, people tell me there's not enough racing. And I say, no, there's plenty of racing. But road racing is something that is suffering, but it's not just suffering in Western Australia, and it's not just suffering in cycling. Worldwide, it is getting more and more expensive to hold road events on public roads. And I'm not talking about what you would expect, say, the house rent. Incrementally, there's going to be a rise in costs. In the last few years here in Western Australia, traffic management costs have doubled. They're not just doubled for road cycling, they've doubled for things like triathlon and so forth. It really is tough. What we need to do as a sport for anyone who uses public roads, whether it's running, whether it's cycling, whether it's triathlon, worldwide, we need to work as federal organisations, state organisations, government-backed organisations to lower that cost. And that's a very big conversation.
Just a quick question. So, with regards to cost, let's say we run a criterium. Criteriums are easier to manage, I would suppose. How much would a criterium in here, Leaderville, actually cost today if we were to run that same hot dog course from years ago?
I won't guess what the cost is right now, but what I will tell you is this. We've got the Collie Donnybrook Classic coming up in August.
Yep.
Okay. We're only a couple of years away from the 100th edition of that race. It's such a solid club, doesn't have many members anymore, but they are needing to raise $10,000 to cover traffic management costs for that 98-kilometre race. With our state road championships, that's the elite men, women, junior under 19s, and all of our masters, Peel District Cycling Club, they will host it again this year in Boddington. It's going to cost the club somewhere in the region of $10,000 to $14,000 in traffic management costs and infrastructure to run that event. But this is the thing that puts clubs off, okay? What do we need? We could do with specific criterium places like Chris Howard and Northern Beaches Cycling Club. Splendid park. What a magnificent facility that is, okay? People haven't got it into their heads yet to travel there all the time. It's because everyone says, oh, it's too far away.
It is.
But it's just a different location to what we're used to.
Yep.
I can remember 15 or more years ago, none of us raced at track driver risk management centre. No one did. But all of a sudden, when we lost the Canning Vale circuit, when we lost the Cardinia circuit, when we lost Tech Park, where was the race? DRMC, everyone. You've got this new demographic of riders who never race at Tech Park, never race at Canning Vale, they race at DRMC. But here's the reality. DRMC has already been gazetted now to become the second runway at Perth Airport. So we're going to lose it in the next couple of years. Hopefully, we've still got it for another couple of summers. We've got to cross our fingers. So yeah, we need a couple of criterium circuits. But aside from that, we're working with government right now, Main Roads. There was a very big conversation meeting with Main Roads a couple of weeks ago with many, many different stakeholders from private events, triathlon, running, cycling, to work out a way to try and bring down the costs.
Fantastic.
To help events that go on public roads survive.